Listen up, H-Town, because one of the most important players on this roster was hiding something serious during the offseason, and it's about to change how we view this franchise forever. We're talking about massive front office blueprints that are being drawn up right now in the 7-13 to keep our core together. If you want to see this squad dominate the AFC South for the next decade and trust Nick Caserio to build a real winner in Houston, then you gotta hit that subscribe button right now. We are breaking down every major move today, folks. CJ Stroud and Will Anderson are the undisputed cornerstones of this H-Town revival, and the front office just made it clear that they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Look, man, the vibe in the building is electric because the Texans' leadership has officially established a crystal-clear roadmap for the future contract extensions of these two young titans. You see, when you find a franchise quarterback and a generational pass rusher in the same draft, you don't just sit around and wait for the market to explode. You act with precision. The goal here is simple but massive. The team is aggressively seeking to guarantee the long-term stay of their top young stars before the price tag becomes astronomical. This is how dynasties are built in the NFL. Nick Caserio isn't playing checkers, he's playing high-stakes chess with the salary cap to ensure that the core of this team stays intact while we hunt for that Lombardi trophy. Inside the building, this strategic planning has raised serious confidence, because everyone knows that keeping this duo is the key to everything we want to achieve. It's the kind of move casual fans don't understand until they see the same stars wearing the deep steel blue for the next 10 years. But for those of us watching closely, this is the blueprint for total dominance. We are talking about locking down the offensive and defensive identities of this team for a long, long time. And here's the scary part for the rest of the league. They are just getting started. The front office knows that the window is wide open, and by planning these extensions now, they are securing the financial flexibility to keep adding weapons around this kid. This isn't just about a paycheck, it's about a commitment to a culture of winning that DeMeco Ryans has installed since day one. If you thought last year was a fluke, you haven't been paying attention to how Caserio operates. The plan is set, the players are locked in mentally, and the money is being positioned to make sure no one else can touch our franchise pillars. But what the Texans are planning to do next with the leadership in that locker room is where things get really interesting, and you won't believe what Coach Ryans just said. If you believe this duo is going to bring a Super Bowl to Houston, smash that like button and let me know in the comments who you think is more important, Stroud or Anderson. DeMeco Ryans is absolutely glowing right now, and it's all because of the laser-focused mentality being shown by CJ Stroud. The head coach didn't hold back his satisfaction when discussing how this young signal caller has approached the game lately. Ryans expressed that this focused mindset hasn't just been a personal trait, but it has been the fundamental catalyst for the entire team's evolution. This isn't just coach speak for a good practice, man. This is about a leader who spends more time in the film room than anywhere else. This prospect has transformed from a high-upside rookie into the undisputed general of the huddle, and it's driving the coaching staff crazy with excitement. And here's the scary part for our rivals. Ryans believes this mental toughness is the reason the Texans were able to overcome adversity so quickly. When your quarterback is the most composed person in the building, it trickles down to the offensive line, the receivers, and even the defense. This is the kind of intangible stuff that you can't coach, but you can certainly build a championship around. The way this kid handles pressure and stays locked into the scheme is exactly why the front office is so desperate to lock him down forever. He isn't out here chasing clout or worried about the highlight reel. He's worried about the next read and the next win. Coach Ryans knows that having a quarterback who thinks like a coach on the field is a cheat code in today's NFL. It allows the offense to be more creative and the tempo to stay high. The evolution we are seeing is drastic, and it's happening right before our eyes in every snap and every meeting. But it gets even more intense when you look at what's happening in the trenches to make sure our leader stays upright, because Nick Caserio has been busy making some serious moves on the line that nobody saw coming. This protection plan is the final piece of the puzzle, and the details are finally emerging from the front office that will change the way we play the game on Sunday. Is CJ Stroud already a top 5 QB in the league? Type yes or no in the comments right now. I want to see where the H-Town fans stand. Nick Caserio is a man on a mission to protect the franchise, and he recently went on record about the massive changes he's made to overhaul the Texans' offensive line. The general manager was blunt about the fact that providing more protection for the quarterback was the absolute priority this offseason. You can have all the talent in the world at the skill positions, but if your leader is on his back, it doesn't mean a thing. Caserio talked about the significant shifts and the personnel changes that were necessary to harden the front line. we are talking about a complete philosophical shift in how we build the wall in front of the pocket. The goal is clear: zero excuses and zero pressure in the face of our star quarterback. This executive knows that the investment in the line is an investment in the longevity of the entire organization. By bringing in new faces and shifting the scheme, Caserio is sending a message that the days of inconsistent blocking are over in Houston. It's about creating a clean pocket so this kid can slice up defenses like we know he can. And inside the building, this focus on the trenches has been the talk of the town, because it shows that the Texans are finally prioritizing the gritty work that wins titles in January. This isn't just about big names, it's about cohesive units and guys who can move people against their will. The GM's strategy involves a mix of veteran savvy and young athleticism to create a versatile front that can handle any blitz package the league throws at them. The protection of the quarterback is the most vital job in football, and Caserio is making sure everyone knows that it's the top priority in Houston. This is the kind of move that wins championships while other teams are chasing flashy receivers. We are building from the inside out, and that is how you sustain success in the AFC. But the way this all fits together with the contract news is where the true impact of these decisions will be felt on the field. What we are witnessing in Houston right now is the birth of a powerhouse. The combination of Nick Caserio's aggressive line rebuilding and DeMeco Ryans' culture of focus has created the perfect environment for stars like CJ Stroud and Will Anderson to thrive. By establishing a plan for their extensions now, the Texans are avoiding the panic mode that so many other franchises fall into when their young stars' rookie deals expire. This is tactical brilliance. Protecting the quarterback isn't just about the 5 guys on the line. It's about the financial security of the franchise and the mental stability of the roster. When players know they are valued and that the team is investing in their safety, the level of play rises exponentially. The mental evolution of the quarterback, as highlighted by Ryans, suggests that the Texans have found more than just a talented arm. They've found a leader who can navigate the complexities of a championship run. The AFC South is officially on notice. The Texans aren't just trying to compete. They are building a structure designed for long-term sustainability. This strategy mirrors the great dynasties of the past, where the core was identified early and protected at all costs. If Caserio can successfully balance these upcoming massive contracts while maintaining a top-tier offensive line, the Texans will be the team to beat in the AFC for the foreseeable future. The foundation is set, the stars are aligned, and H-Town is ready for greatness. This is not just another off-season update. This is the blueprint for a new age in Houston football. The front office has made their move, the coaching staff is locked in, and the players are showing the kind of focus that brings home trophies. If you believe this team is destined for a Super Bowl parade through the streets of Houston, you need to be here for every single update as this story unfolds. Make sure you are subscribed and have those notifications turned on, because things are moving fast at NRG Stadium. We are talking about the next decade of dominance starting right here, right now. Don't be the fan who misses the moment the Texans became the kings of the NFL. This is how you build a winner, and this is why being a Texans fan is the best thing in sports right now. This is the kind of move that casual fans don't understand, but it's exactly how you win championships. This is the new standard in H-Town. This is not just a plan. This is the beginning of the Houston Texans dynasty. Get ready, because the league isn't prepared for what's coming next.